So there I am playing some badass first-person shooters with my friends online. Yeah, I have friends. What of it? We were on a major winning streak, thanks to yours truly, and it was shaping up to be a great night. Until, suddenly, disaster struck. Ken, a teammate, decided he didn't want to play anymore. He wanted to go play another game instead, some game called Among Us. I tried to persuade Ken to stay as we were better as a team, and if I'm honest, he was kind of the linchpin. Without him, we would have been brutally beaten within an inch of our lives. Due to my charismatic, motivational, and somewhat needy speech, the team roused together, stronger than ever, and as a united front decided to switch games. Ugh. So everybody leaves the game, except me, because I am stubborn like that, and I am pissed. What the hell is this game anyway? So I decided to contact the Oracle of All Knowledge and searched what is Among Us. What? 7,210,000,000 results? That's enormous! Albeit, there were a few results concerning conspiracy theories, such as the lizard people who walk among us and are stealing all of our fried chicken. I'm on to you. But the vast majority of results were about this game. How did I not hear about it? Was I living in a cave? Well, this is my man cave, but it has access to Wi-Fi and therefore all the gaming news. How did this game completely slip through my radar? I still thought Animal Crossing was the now game that everyone was into. So what exactly is Among Us? Among Us is an online, multiplayer, sci-fi murder mystery game that takes place in outer space. It sees most of its players as crewmates on a spaceship, and a couple of players as sneaky, murderous imposters. Clearly, whoever is hiring this crew has got to improve their screening process. The kicker here is that no one knows who is what. It is the job of the imposters to murder the crewmates without getting caught, and the job of the crewmates to keep the ship running without getting murdered. Now, if there is anything people know about me and trends, it's that I tend to fall behind. Hell, I was still on MySpace 5 years ago, and by the time I joined Facebook, it was already dated and used primarily by everybody's middle-aged aunt to play Candy Crush. So I decided this was one trend I was not going to miss out on. The next day, I would join the party. My impressions of the game? The graphics were terrible, the controls were a bit off, and the whole thing just didn't seem particularly well done. Overall, it was fantastic. After a few games, I was addicted. I couldn't stop. I was playing the game day and night, and I'd have played it during other times if they existed. I watched every Among Us YouTube video, followed every Among Us meme page. I can't tell whether I'm finally one of the cool kids for being part of a trend, or if I am a mindless sheep being led by the corporate media overlords into doing what they want. It has taken over my entire life. Even as I walk down the street, I am looking at everyone suspiciously, questioning their motives, waiting for people to pop out of the vents. Kind of like when you play Tetris too long and you start to see the world in patterns of blocks that need to be organized. I even started drawing comics about the character I had met in the game. In every game that involves multiplayer, there's always some roles that players take on. In this game, there is the detective. The detective analyzes every single detail about every little thing. He psychologically assesses each and every player and their movements and can accuse an imposter with 90% accuracy. What they can't do, however, is any task ever. Seriously, just empty the damn garbage chute for once, you idiot. The meeting caller, also known as annoying guy. This person calls meeting after meeting after meeting, and for no actual purpose. For the first while, I thought this game was just about attending meetings. I felt like I was working in an HR department. They will then usually shout out wild accusations, blaming randomers even though nobody has yet died. They are the worst. And what's more, some people will side with them and vote based on their word. Ugh. The mute. Usually the first to go. I kind of feel sorry for the poor guy. They stay silent, mind their own business, and just want to have a friendly game. It all goes well until the voting begins and everyone blames him for being suspiciously quiet before shooting him out of the airlock. The I don't know what's going on guy. This guy is just happy to be there. He doesn't know who he is, where he is, what he is doing, or what the hell is going on. He just spends his time wandering around aimlessly and spamming the question who and where during every single meeting or body report, even when it's obvious that this question will never be answered. The lever. Like the irresponsible dad of the bunch, this guy leaves when the going gets tough. They will leave before being ejected, leave randomly halfway through a match, or even leave just as the game starts. What is the point in doing that? It's probably for the best. Even if they did not leave, they're not doing much of anything anyways. The role model imposter. These are ninja assassins. They rarely get suspected, actually use their brains, and spend a lot of time in vents. They can cut your head off and have someone else airlocked for the crime before your head even hits the floor. They are the best players in the game, and I hate them. They think they are so great just because they have everybody figured out and win all the time. I haven't won once. Why the hell not? And what's my characteristic in all this? Well, apart from being the only one who can efficiently erase pencil markings, I am the I hate everyone kind of guy. I tend to hold grudges. All the other players just seem to make me angry. One time, I reported a purple player who had the plant hat because it reminded me of eggplants, and I freaking hate eggplant. Then there was the girl with the same name as my ex-girlfriend. Clearly, she had to go. Actually, it could have been her now that I think of it. Take me back, Lisa. I've changed. One time, I was about to report a dead body before I realized it was the same asshole who voted for me a round before. So I just left him there, but not before walking all over his body a couple of hundred times. I was subsequently voted out for that one. It's really hard to plead innocence when you are literally trampling a dead body. As for my strategy, here's the thing. I am a terrible liar. I can't do it. So my plan is to pretend I don't speak English. And if anyone suspects me of anything, I simply throw out random phrases from my favorite animes, like Niku Niku Ni and Mosi Mosi. It gets me through the first round, but there is only so long people will trust a shady foreigner before their xenophobia rears its ugly head. So I am always shoved out at some point. I never get to actually win a round. One time, I saw Blue standing over a dead body, so I reported him, told everyone what I saw, and they ended up voting me off. I mean, I was also an imposter, but how did they know that? Man, I just want to play the game. After a while, I was getting pretty darn pissed. I told myself I couldn't leave this game without at least one win. Just one. That is all I ask. I was adamant that I was finally going to go all the way, no matter what it takes. So I started making plans, studying every player's roles and characteristics, writing down every possible lie I could use, studying the work of infamous real-life serial killers like Ted Bundy, and that one that dresses like a clown, all to learn the perfect art of deceit and murder. And did my work pay off? No, it did not. It was pointless. But I still managed to win one, by accident. I mistakenly killed someone right in front of everybody. It happened so fast I barely even noticed. Good thing was that nobody else did either. So they all turned on each other and decided to simply go through each person on the list one by one. And guess whose name was last? That's right. Score for the bad guy. Good thing the lever abandoned ship earlier in the round, or I'd have been toast. Anyways, I'd love to stay and talk more, but I've been playing this game for days now. And after finally winning my first game, I now realize what is really important. Winning 2 games. So back I go. I'll catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Please share it to your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.